What's going on, everyone? This is Iris bringing you a little Black Ops 3 hardcore TDM on the map Havoc. And Havoc is turning out to be one of my favorite maps. I really like it. I like the layout. I like the play, how it flows. And right off here, when I spawn on this side, I kind of shoot here to the right. I'll throw a trip mine in this little down plane right here, and then right away I jump in the water, because what I'm finding out on this map, and there's another map called Metro, a lot of people aren't used to the water being in play, and I'm using it to my advantage to kind of be on the perimeter so I can kind of look and see what's going on in front of me, so I'm sure there's nothing behind me. And a lot of these maps have these little water areas that not a lot of people are using right now, and it's either because they don't realize that they can, or they're just not used to going and swimming and going under, coming up. Redwood is another good map with a main water area that a lot of people don't traverse. They don't go through it too much yet. Little by little, they'll start to use it, and my little areas here, I'll have to move around, but because it's hardcore, I'm playing a little bit campy. I'm just patrolling areas. You kind of have to do it in hardcore, especially here at the beginning. There's, people don't know the maps too well. They don't know the flows. They're not playing that smartly. They're just, at least from what I've seen, they're just running around. They're just rushing around, and they're just getting their heads cut off because people are sitting back, are camping, and this map kind of plays to my ability to patrol this whole side. I tried to keep this whole side here going the whole game. Eventually I did branch out and pick up a couple of kills in the buildings, and my kill streak picked up a couple. I got a couple of cars in this one. But again, you see me a couple of times I'm stopping, I'm pausing, I'm looking around, because I'm trying to learn how to sound whore. I never really used the headphones to sound whore. I kind of just ran around, and I didn't think that the sound was to be used to my advantage too much. But when I'm seeing in other people's videos is, if you've got awareness on, you could pretty much pick up these guys' footsteps from all over the place. So I decided to put awareness on, and I changed my audio setting to Super Crunch. And actually, I watched a Thunder video earlier this morning where he said to change it to a high boost or something like that. So I'm going to try that tonight. Let me know in the comments what setting you guys use, what you're finding to work best for you on your headset to pick up the sound. So I really tried to move around and not run too much, because I don't have dead silence unlocked yet, so I didn't want to make too much noise myself for the people that are sound whoring. But I'm trying to understand in my headset, where the sound's coming from, left, right, how far it is. In hardcore, you don't really have the mini-map too much, so it's not like I can tell if it's a teammate or not. So you'll see me, I'll come around a corner, and if I see a teammate there that's spawned, I'll kind of turn around and go the other way, because I know there's probably not an enemy over there, or if there is, that teammate's going to engage that enemy. So I'm going to try to use the sound in Black Ops 3 to, work to my advantage, along with being able to patrol areas in the maps. And, I try not to camp. I do at times, especially if I'm getting pushed up on from the other team, because I don't like to rage quit. I don't like to quit in the middle of a match. That's just not, what I do or what I've done. So I'll just kind of pick areas and hunker down if I have to. But what I'd like to do is take like a quadrant or a half of a map, and just kind of, that's where I'll stay. Like, I won't be going around too much. Now, there are maps where I will do it. Like, there's a map, Aquarium. I do like to go basically around the perimeter, so I'll patrol that around, try to go around the whole outside. I definitely won't be going into the middle of that map anymore, because it's just it's basically suicide. Or if you do get in there, it's a kill, and right away you're getting killed. And speaking of getting killed right away, I'll just touch on it real quick. Revenge spawns really seem to be kicking my ass lately. And it's gotten to the point, and I saw a video, and I'm going to put the link in the description. You guys probably watch his vids and know him. It's Higgsy007. He plays a lot of free-for-all, so pretty much, it's him versus everybody else. And he kind of gave a good tip where when you get the kill to basically turn around right away and go the other way, because somebody more than likely is going to spawn and be coming that way. And last night while I was playing, I really kind of, I watched his video yesterday on it, and I didn't think too much of it. And then, because I really don't play free-for-all too much. And then while I was playing TDM last night, I really noticed that I'm getting the kills and I'm running or I'm turning around and there's another person like right there, whether it was the person I just killed or another one of his teammates or her teammates that just spawned in. So it is something that I'm really going to be aware of now when I do kills, and I tried to do it a little bit here, where if I got a kill, I was trying to turn around to see if somebody was coming up. I didn't think it was going to be that relevant throughout game modes, or I thought maybe it was just kind of isolated to free-for-all, but it really seems like it's going to happen in any of them. So, and I definitely seen some people bitching about the revenge spawn. So, yeah, I found out quite a few times last night that it is something that definitely happens. So something to really keep an eye on. Another thing I wanted to touch on, please, leave a comment how you guys are thinking about the weapons. I unlocked in this game here. I'm using the ICR. I'm really liking this gun. I got my KN-44. I'm up to level 17, so I'm not too far from maxing the prestige and prestiging that gun for the first time. But then I unlocked the ICR and I decided to use that, and I'm really kind of liking this gun. I like the iron sights on it. They're great. It's got a nice recoil. I can kind of feel where it's going, and it's working out pretty well for me, especially in hardcore. One of the other guns that I do want to try, and I'm probably going to try it tonight, is going to be the XR2, the 3-round burst. I think that gun will play very well in hardcore. I did use it in the beta, and the only reason I used it in the beta was because I believe it had one of the can't remember if it had Ghost or it had yeah, it did. I think it had Ghost in one of the automatic classes that they set up for us. But yeah, I did like it in the beta, and I usually don't like the burst weapons, but since I do play a lot of hardcore, the burst weapons usually work out fine. When I play core, I won't use a burst weapon. I just don't have the ability to, rapidly get those bursts out and keep my aim. It's just something I'm just not able to do. So, guys, video's coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop a like. Please leave a comment. I really enjoy all the feedback. It's something that I really love to go through the comments and reply to all of them as I can. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later. Bow, 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 bow.